Hey everyone, in this video we will learn how to create a quick measure. So we'll use time intelligence for that, and we'll create a function which gives us the increase in total sales quarter over quarter. So you can see I'm on the reporting view in this file here, and I'm on the home tab, and I'll click on quick measures in the calculations. And in the calculations I'll pick up quarter over quarter change. So my base value will be sales amount. And the field or the date field I'm going to use is going to be the calendar date field. So let's just grab the date and put it here. And I'll click on add. And you can see it's created this table, sales amount quarter over quarter. And it's done this calculation. So it's a fairly complicated calculation, but it's done it and it's put it here. And now let's quickly visualize it. So I'm going to pick up a visualization here. So I'll use the line and clustered column chart, and let's just increase this, and then let's pick the data. So I'll grab the sales amount quarter over quarter, and I'll put it as a line because that's how I want it to visualize. And then I'll pick up the sales amount, and I'll put it as a bar, and then I'll select the date from my date table and put it in the x-axis. And you can see that it's showing me the sales amount as well as the quarter on quarter, but that's not visible. So that's because we need to go up and drill up. So let's drill up, and you can see now that this is becoming, it's now at a month level. So let's just drill up one more level, and you can see it is showing us the quarter over quarter increase or decrease. So this is the sales amount, and this is how. So it's in quarter 4 it was quite less, it was probably very little. You can see, and then here it's obviously gone up a big time. So you can see the percentage 3000 percentage, and then it's gone up 26%. And here it seems fairly stable. So when we see at 71%, here it would have gone up again 12%, and then this should have gone negative. So you can see the line, it seems it's trending negative, and you can see it in your sales amount as well, that and then it starts increasing rapidly. So in this video we've learned how to create a quick measure in Power BI using the quick measures obviously, and we've quickly done a visualization of that just to see how it looks. And the good thing is that with the quick measures, it becomes really easy to create a DAX formula, which can take longer for us sometimes. So I hope you find this video useful, and thanks for watching this video. Please let me know if you would like me to take any specific topics. Cheers, bye.